Good morning, KTV. My name is Augusta Maunyo Amankwa, and I'm your English teacher. I welcome you all back to school. I welcome you to a new term. Now today we are going to revise all the topics we did last term. If you can refresh yourself, we did a couple of topics last term. So let's refresh our minds with. So I want us to begin with letter writing. Letter writing. We learned that we write letters to our friends is a means of what? Communication. Now last week we wrote letters to our friends and then to our aunties, to our cousins, to our nephews, and then all that. So now, if you want to write a letter, I told you there are certain things you have to consider before writing a letter. If you want to write a letter, you don't just get up and say, I want to write a letter. So the format, yes, you remember. Let's look at the format. The first thing you have to look at is what? Your address. You first have to look at your address. The person you are writing to, you should have an address. Then you look at the date. Secondly, you state your date. You move on to the salutation. Introduction. The introduction, your body, conclusion, and then the what? Your name, your first name. You use your friend. Since this is a friend letter, now this is a friend letter. When you're writing a letter to a friend, so under letter writing, we are looking at friendly letters because we write letters to our parents. We can write letters to our teachers, to the president, and then what have you. Now, if you want to write a friendly letter, let's quickly do this. You first write your address. We all have addresses. We are using Bambino. If you don't have a personal address, you can use that of Bambino. Then you move on to the date you are writing the letter, your salutation, whatever you're writing the letter to. So that is when the hello, the hi, and then the dear, what's up, yeah, whatever you want to write the letter to. Good. Now, you have to introduce yourself to the person. So I am this, and I'm writing you this letter, and then all that. It's your friend, and then probably you know what you and your friend have going. So you have jovial terms. You introduce yourself with that. Then you go to the body. Why you are writing the letter to your friend? Why are you writing the letter? There should be a reason why you are writing the letter. So the body, you write the reason why you are writing the letter to your friend. So the conclusion, you conclude the letter. When you want to conclude the letter, you only give pleasantries to probably the parents of the person you are writing the letter to, or his or her siblings. You move on to subscription, where you have your friend, or if it is your nephew you are writing the letter to, you write your nephew. If it is to your niece or to your cousin, then you write it to your cousin. And then you add your first name. So that's it for letter writing. Now we are moving on to verbs. We looked at verbs last term also. We looked at regular verbs and then irregular verbs. So we also looked at past tense of verbs. We looked at regular verbs and irregular verbs. And we learned that when a verb ends with E, we only add a "del" to get the past tense. So an example, bake, we only add "del." Baked. Cook, there is no E at the end, so we add ED to put them in the past. Now let's move on to irregular verbs. For irregular verbs, they are called irregular verbs because they are the past tense change, the spelling of the past tense changes. Example, teach becomes taught. So you realize that the spellings are changed. Unlike regular verbs where you only add D or ED for irregular verbs, their spellings change. We have teach, taught, fight, past tense as fought, sleep, past tense as slept, and then run, past tense as run. U changes to A. And we are moving on to alphabetical order, where we arrange lists in order. Example, ant, mango, banana. Now when you are saying A to Z, our first letter is A. So we have A, ant appearing first. Then we move on to banana because A, we move on to B before M. So I have banana. And finally, mango. So I have arranged this list alphabetically. Now let me move on to another word. I have antelope, another example, apricot. I have another A word, apple. And then the last word should be ant. Now, if I'm supposed to arrange these words alphabetically, you can also, they all have beginning letters A. So how do I arrange this one? We already revised it, we did it last time. We start with the alphabet as well. So this is A. We move on to the next letter, which is an N. So we have A-N and then A-N here. We have A-P and then A-P here as well. So let's go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. So N before the P. So we have N here and then another N here. So we'll move on to the next letter, which is the T. So we have A-N-T and then A-N-T here. We have E here, there's no E here. So our first word will be ant. Then our antelope will follow. Now we move on to apricot. So this is out. We root them out nicely. This is out. This is also out. So we have ant before antelope. Now apricot and then apple. Which one follows next? We have the next letter to be R, and then this is P. Now P and then R. Which one comes first? M-N-O-P. Q-R. So P appears before what? The R. So we have our apple. Before our apricots, because this P will appear before this R. It means we have also arranged this word alphabetically. Let's move on to the last word, then we move on to another topic. I have fairy, I have fight, fish, I have fin, and then the last word is fat. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's arrange these words to alphabetically. So this is F-A. They all have beginning letters F. So we move on to the next letter, which is A. Now we have A here, and then there is another A here. We move on to the next letter, which is an I here, and then a T here. So IT, which one appears first? Q-R-S-T, M-A-B-C-D, E-F-G-H, I. So our I comes before our T. So our first word is still fairy. Then we have before the fat. Then we move on to this word. So this is out, this is also out. We have fight, fish, and then fin. Which one will follow next? The same letter for all. The same letter, we move on to the third word, which is this is G, and this is S, and this is H. Now when we are saying ABC, which of them comes first? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So our first G comes before S and then the N. So as the fight first. Fight is also last. We want to fish and then fin. S and then N. Which letter comes first? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. So N before S. So fin. Finally we have R. fish. So we have also arranged these words alphabetically. I hope you are all following closely. Now let's move on to the last topic. Okay, so we are moving on to the last topic for today, which is syllables, and then we move on to poem writing. So we'll move on to syllables. Now we looked at syllables last time, and we said that syllables are when we split words to be able to what? Pronounce them nicely. Now a word like this cars. Now let's try splitting them at home. This and then cars. So this cars has how many syllables? 2. Very good. And we go on to September. Let's try splitting September with a clap. September. Aha. So September has how many syllables? 3. 3 syllables. And that's all. I know this is very easy for all of you to do. Now finally, let's move on to the last part. Then we call it a day. We are moving on to poem writing. So last time we wrote a couple of poems. You wrote your own poems. Now 10th May is the Mother's Day, so we are always writing poems to our mothers. Yes, I know you all love your mothers. I also love my mother. So we're writing a short poem of about 6 lines to our mothers. So you write the poem and then give them to your mothers, and you submit it for me to also read through. So the best writer will win an award. That's it for today, and we'll all meet next week. Thank you.